What's up, YouTube? This is DBZ439 coming at you with another deck profile. This time it's Cyber Dragons for the new April 2016 ban list. And yes, this deck got hit because of Upstart, so I had to find some replacements for it. But it's not that competitive of a deck, so I don't have a side or anything. But it's just a really fun O2K deck. And without any further ado, let's get on to the deck. So, for main deck, obviously you have to run the triple Cyber Dragon, Heart and Soul of the deck. Level 5 Light Machine Monster lets you fuse into all of your fusion monsters, and you can overlay into like rank 5s. And then also for the rank 5 plays, you have to run the triple Dre. Now Dre, what happens is when he's normal summon, he pumps every Cyber Dragon on field to level 5, but you can only special summon machine type monsters for the rest of the turn. Also, when he's in grave or on the field, he's treated as a Cyber Dragon, like this card, but not in the deck. So that's kind of unfortunate. But he's really good for your rank 5 plays. Also, when he's in graveyard and he gets banished, you can target one Cyber Dragon on field and make it invincible from battle or card effects until the end of the turn. And next up, another crucial component to the deck is a Cyber Dragon Core. When he's normal summoned, you get to search this spell card, Cyber Repair Plant, which is basically the rotor for the deck. So you search that with him. Also, when he's in grave, and you can banish him, as long as you don't have monsters and your opponent has monsters, you can banish him and special summon any Cyber Dragon monster from deck. So that's really important too. He's a great Foolish Burial target, and he's like normal summonable, right? Like, so unlike him, you have to have opponent's monster on field. But for him, you can just normal summon, search the Cyber Repair Plant, activate, and if you have a fusion card in hand, you can fuse with him. So he's really good. And then last for the Cyber Dragons is Cyber Dragon's Way. He's not that good outside of his effect that he's a Cyber Dragon in grave. And for him to become a Cyber Dragon on field, you have to reveal a spell. And also when he attacks, he gets a 300 attack pump, but that's not that important. Usually he's the target you want to bury with Chimera Takeover Dragon. Alright, like I said, that's the end of the Cyber Dragon engine. Next up, we have Triple Galaxy Soldier. Again, you want to extend your rank 5 plays, go into infinity as fast as you can, and he lets you do that. He also searches himself, that's nice. And he's also searchable by Cyber Repair Plant, so great synergy in the deck. And next up, we have Double Honest. I added these two recently because of Upstart. I mean, everything is light, so this is really powerful. And you don't run a lot of traps. In fact, you only run 3 traps. So like you need this as like a defense. And like in a lot of games, like you open like core and you can't make any other plays outside of that. So if you summon core and you have this in hand, core can live till the next turn. And last of the machine monsters, we have one Jizkiru, the Star Destroying Kaiju, and Cyber Eltonin. This card's really good just because it gets over a lot of problematic cards, like if you're playing like Dark Destroyer, or if you're playing like Super Quantums, you just sack their monster for this. So this is really nice. It's searchable by Cyber Repair Plant, so that's really cool. And this is basically like a dark hole, but the funny thing is, like, if you use it against Cosmos, the ships can't float because it sends it to the graveyard. So that's really nice. And overall, just in general, the Cosmo matchup is really easy just because you main the Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. So it's just, you just contact fuse and they can't float. That's it for, like, the machine monsters. Light monsters, I guess you can say. And last, for consistency, of Double Maxine. Alright, so that's it for the monsters. Onto the spells. You have Cyber Repair Plant. To activate this, you have to have a Cyber Dragon in grave, and you can only activate once per turn. Also, if you have 3 Cyber Dragons in grave, you can use both of its effects, which is, the first effect is search from deck. The second effect is you basically send something from grave, a Light Machine monster from grave, back to deck. So that's really nice reloading ammo for Chimera Check, the new Chimera Check Dragon. Next up, you have Triple Powerbomb. This is basically your win condition. You basically pump him to 4,200 with Rampage, and then you attack 3 times. So that if you can get this and successfully summon him and mill like 2 cards, then it's pretty much game. So that's really nice. And then for the another way to get him out is you have Double Overlord. But the problem with this is he doesn't get the pump. Powerbomb gets him to 42, but this you don't take damage like you do for Powerbomb, so it's nice. But you need 2 overload, and for rank 5 plays, you have double instant fusion. Bring out Panzer Dragon, bring out Parapsychroid, extend your rank 5 plays. Then you have double machine duplication. This is one of my favorite plays. If you can resolve this, it's so plus. Like you have core on field, activate this, special 2 Cyber Dragons. You can go into Infinity, or if you have Powerbomb in hand, you can go to Rampage. It's disgusting the plays that this can make. Um, last of the 2 ofs, we have double Twin Twister. Just make sure your opponent back row doesn't interfere with your plays. So that you need double Twin Twister. And for the 1-ofs, you have 1 Foolish, 1 Upstart, and 1 Limiter. Limiter, obviously staple. It's a machine deck. Upstart, consistency, and Foolish was another Upstart. But you need Foolish Engrave to like get Core Engrave, which is really nice, and to make like Overload live. So Foolish, I think, has really good synergy in the deck. And for the traps, we only have 3. They are triple Reckless Greed. You just need consistency to get into your. It's an OTK deck, so you just need to get into your combo pieces, ASAP. Alright, so that's it for the main deck. On to the extra deck. 1 Cyber End Dragon. This card is so fun to pull off when people like warning your Nova. People don't like notice that other effect of Nova. So when it dies by card effect, you just bring this guy out. And if you power bond into him, which is also pretty cool, like it gets up to 8,000. It's pretty sick. 1 Cyber Twin Dragon. You'd only go into this if you have Honest in hand, so that's really nice. Otherwise, you'd go into Rampage. You have the 1 Fortress for contact fusing. 1 Overdragon. To be honest, I really don't go into him. The worst thing about him is he can only attack monsters. Like he can get really, really big, but he can't attack directly, which is terrible. And then pretty much the MVP of the extra deck, maybe Infinity, but Rampage. I run 3 of them. A lot of people run 2, but there's been times where, because you run 5 fusion cards, right? And you can go into this card a lot if you need to. But I've went to this card like 3 times. Like this card's a level 5. It can attack multiple times. It's also like a built-in Twin Twister. It's really good. Last of the fusions, we have Parapsychroid and Panzer Dragon. Panzer Dragon allows you to go into like Pleiades. But Parapsychroid allows you to go into like Nova, which is because it's a machine level 5, and like if you Dre and then instant fusion, he's a machine, so like you can go into Nova. But if you instant fusion with this and Dre, you can't go into Pleiades because of Dre's effect. All right, for the Exy monsters, we have obviously the double Nova. Nova's really good in this deck, particularly because it has a Call of the Haunted effect, and then I have double Infinity for the double Nova. Infinity is so easy to go into this, and also if this is engraved, you can make Rampage with this because Rampage fusion material requirement is 2 Cyber Dragon monsters. These are Cyber Dragon monsters. These are Cyber Dragon monsters. So if these are engraved, Overload, you have instant Rampage. Last of the Xyz, we have 1 Casto and 1 Pleiades. Alright guys, that's my Cyber Dragon deck profile. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This deck is a lot of fun, so I definitely recommend this deck to anyone who likes OTK decks. And unfortunately, the ban list hit Upstart, so it hurt the consistency. But I mean, without Upstarts, your opponent has less life points, so like it's easier to OTK. But in any case, this deck is a lot of fun. And if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.